Hello, and welcome to Season 14 of La Mesita, broadcasting live from the Yollocalli Spring Final Exhibition here at the Yollocalli headquarters. You are watching and listening to 105.5 FM Lumpin Radio, Chicago. My name is Amari.
I'm Carla.
And today we have three special guests from Agua de Rosas crew, Julio, Gabby, and Karen.
Agua de Rosas is an alternative reggaeton party and DJ collective formed in 2018. Their mission is to celebrate the power and magic of reggaeton by showcasing its many evolutions and imaginings. They shaped the Midwest underground Latin club scene and linked niche and emerging talent closer to home. Its members are resident DJs and artists Julio Cardova, DJ Agua, and Caranoid.
Welcome. We are so excited to have you guys on our show. To start, how are you guys feeling today?
Feeling great.
Awesome.
Great, thank you.
Excited.
Okay, right off the bat, I have to ask, where do you get your nails done? Like, I'll be honest, I've been stalking your Instagram for a while, and I just noticed the nails each and every time.
Thank you. You know, I do really like nails, but the good thing about them is you don't really have to spend a lot of money. You know, you can get them press-ons. You can go find them anywhere on the internet, you know, Amazon, bunch of little shops. Or, you know, you could also learn yourself, or when I have more money and I like to indulge, I will go visit friends who do it out of their home. But yeah, nails are fun, and I like expressing myself with nails, for sure.
Okay, well, speaking of expressing yourselves, where does your personal styles come from, and how does it influence your performances?
I guess I have a background in graphic design, so I bring a lot of like the visual energy that we bring together as a collective. I don't know what else.
What's your aesthetic, Julio?
I don't
How would you
know.
describe your aesthetic?
I have no idea.
That's so real.
No, it's so real, yeah.
I would say your aesthetic is experimental.
Mm-hmm.
Experimental.
Yeah. You're like always ahead of the curve.
Mhm.
You're like, what's next?
Very much. Very that. Mm-hmm.
Always thinking ahead. Very smart.
Yeah. My aesthetic. So, like Julio, I also have a visual art background. I'm a full-time illustrator. So me and him are behind a lot of the visual work of Agua de Rosas. Let's hear for my aesthetic. I'm Paraguayan, so I try to represent my South American roots. So that appears a lot in my music and my art and my style. I also love anime. I love fantasy. So like a lot of that is in my music as well.
Yeah, and a lot of that fantasy translates to Agua de Rosas as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm not sure what my aesthetic is now. I'm in that era where I feel like I'm trying to see what's next, like how I would describe myself next. But I'm Mexican American, so in the music that I make, yeah, very Chicana. So I love language. I love humor, and so a lot of my music is bilingual, like playing Spanish and English. I also have a background in writing, so a lot of what you see like on the social media or event descriptions, things like that, I'm writing and or editing it. And yeah, I kind of like to be in that sweet spot, I think, of between very colorful and fun, but I'm also like a sad, dark girl too, so it's like a fun in between there.
Usually when we build when we do music together and like plan our events, it is an immersive experience, and we definitely have a piece of all of ourselves in the process and in the final product. But a lot of times it's a lot of collaboration, really, where it all comes out. You know, sometimes we might do a party that might be more influenced by like things Karen's inspired by, and we'll go with that. So it kind of depends on the time and place, but I feel like there's always like our influences that like tie together really nicely.
Okay, it's nice to see that you guys, can find like a middle ground to express like all of your individual traits. So we were kind of wondering, like, how did you guys meet, and like how did y'all come up with the name Agua de Rosas?
Ooh.
So Gabby and I met when I was living in Milwaukee. She currently lives in Milwaukee. I'm originally from Milwaukee. I live here now, and I believe we met through Gabby's partner, which was my friend first, and then
I took his friend.
yeah. And I think one of the first memories I have of Gabby was I was DJing one of my events apart from Agua de Rosas before we came together, and she came up to the DJ booth and liked one of the reggaeton songs that I was playing. And I think since then I wanted to make her into a DJ. So I remember being like, come on, let's just like do something together. Let's throw a party based around reggaeton. And that's where we started forming the name. I believe the name came from you.
Yeah, I think I came up with the name. We just had we brainstormed like a really long list of names, and that one is the one that seemed to stick.
Would you mind going through a few?
I don't remember at this point.
Honestly, it was so long ago, I do not remember.
Yeah, that was like early 2018 or late 17.
Yeah, and then a couple years in, that's when we met Karen, and then brought Karen into our crew.
You want to tell that story?
Yeah. So so they started Agua de Rosas in 2018, and then in 2021, I'm here, born and raised in Chicago. I'm from Gage Park. I still live in mi barrio, and so I was starting to be a DJ. And Ruido Fest 2019, I went to Ruido Fest with my friend at Tecito Masa El Real, and lo and behold, the universe commanded it so that Julio and Gabby were also there with their Milwaukee friends. And I ended up, because we went to go see Tomasa El Real, and I ended up photobombing them. But we didn't know this. Like, we didn't know about each other's existence until 2021. But then we scrolled back in our phones, and I was on their phone, and they were on my phone. And it was crazy. Like, they were strangers then. But I think Julio was the one who found me just on SoundCloud, probably.
Instagram.
Right? Instagram, SoundCloud. I was a baby DJ. And still remember that day when they called me and they asked me to be a part of Agua de Rosas. And I was just overjoyed. And
then we showed up to your party.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, is it weird that we're just two random people showing up?
I was like, I was living in Pilsen at the time. And I was like, felt so cool, right? Because I wanted to impress them, and I'm sure they were also like excited and like nervous to meet me. But I was like, yeah, come over to our apartment. We're having a party. And I remember opening the door and boom, there they were. And the rest is history, really. Like, I'm biased, but I think we're the best trio ever.
Everyone is always biased with their trio. They're always like, we the best.
Right, exactly.
Right. So, what do you guys hope to accomplish with your events and with Agua de Rosas?
We have many different goals. We want to bring the community together. We want to we want to introduce our friends and other people who enjoy music a different side of maybe the music that you already know. So we don't always play what's always popular on the radio. We're influenced by reggaeton. We play a lot of reggaeton, but we don't necessarily play like the hottest hits. So we like to throw in more interesting music that people might not know. So a lot of it is kind of showcasing that music, educating people, and it's to have fun too. Obviously, we love what we do. I love DJing. We all love DJing. We like being social, so it's also a lot of that as well.
Yeah, I would just like to add, this experience, for example, is not something that we set out or plan for, but it feels amazing, and I think it's a big win for Agua de Rosas as well to be here with you all and experience this together here in Chicago. When I think about Agua de Rosas, just like Julio, to echo what Julio's saying, I think we also really want to, part of bringing the community together is also bringing to Chicago or to Milwaukee those artists, those underground artists that we love, but that maybe aren't getting a lot of attention, or maybe they don't think to come to the Midwest. So I like to think of Agua de Rosas as, the Midwestern, like we're putting a flag down here in the Midwest for alternative reggaeton and Latin club, and and all the music that we love, so that people know that we're here, that cool and badass things happen in Chicago and in the Midwest, not just LA, New York, Miami, you know?
Cool. That's like really awesome. It's nice to see that you guys have like a set vision for like Agua de Rosas. So we see that you guys have just announced a rebrand. So can we ask what inspired it and the purpose of it?
It's been a long time coming. So when we first started Agua de Rosas, obviously it translates to rose water. So it was a lot about the rose. And we did like a lot of flyer artwork and a lot of just like branding around that. We had like our mascot Giggles. That was our logo for a long time. She's like this character I came up with from another project, and I kind of adapted her to fit our vibe. But we've realized we kind of outgrew it. Like at some point you can only carry something so far, and we just felt ready to evolve. We wanted a new style, even like as like artists too. Like we make all the flyer designs, and we wanted new parameters. We wanted a new source of inspiration to like grow from it. So it's been something we've been working on for a really long time, and it feels really good to finally have it out in the world.
We've been looking at your Instagrams, red stalking, and we noticed y'all have like cool visuals, and like, why is it important for you guys to like include visuals to your stuff?
That's a great question.
I guess to start off, we're all really creative people. It's like in our DNA. Gabby and I are art school graduates. I'm a graphic designer, also a visual artist, fine artist myself. Gabby is an illustrator, and Karen also, I would consider her a visual artist. She has a really good eye for design and color. So the visuals are really, really important for us. Like for our flyer design, for anything that we publish online, on Instagram, to background visuals when we have our events as well. A lot of the times we create those. There's been a few times where we have hired certain artists and designers to work with us to create a certain commission that maybe is something that's out of our reach. But a lot of times, we really take pride in our visuals.
It's like half of it is super fun. Like I'm obsessed with doing the flyer. It's like one of my favorite parts. Like I'll think about the flyer before I think about my DJ set. But I think the other half too is just like standing out. Like if you pay attention to other event flyers, like just the same as anything else you see on your social media, there's trends, there's visual trends. They might use certain colors. Everyone right now is doing like all the 3D graphics, kind of similar to what we have in the background here. And I don't know, it's fun to try to figure out how to like stick out and have people, I don't know, take a second look.
Yeah, and just to add to all that, I think also it's fun because it helps our audience too. You know, when we're envisioning the world of that event, and we want, like you said earlier, immersive experience. I think it helps the audience to like get sucked in to the vibe and the energy and what's inspiring us for the night. And then from just like the marketing perspective too, like Gabby's saying, like, you want people to look at the video or the reel or the TikTok and stop in their tracks and think, oh my God, what is this? You know, I must know more. So it's all those things.
I can confirm it's true. I can confirm.
Okay, going back to the visuals, like I really think they're like really nice, especially this one. Like, can we ask like how that one came out to be?
A couple summers ago, we decided to do like a fruit theme because it was like summery and bright and colorful. So that was pretty much with like the whole almost the whole summer. Like all our flyers and promotional stuff had some variation of like fruits. So we commissioned an artist to do this Fruit Loop.
That's funny.
And I don't know if it was just in general or if it was for Milwaukee Pride Fest. I can't remember.
I think it was for Pride Fest.
It was for Pride Fest.
Yeah, we performed at Milwaukee Pride a few years ago, and we used this as our backdrop on the stage. So that was really fun.
Yeah.
For those who are new to the scene, can you guys tell us what is Neo Perreo, Latin Club, and Esparo?
Yeah, so Neo Perreo is, I guess we can call it like new perreo, right? It's this new generation. of alternative reggaeton that was born in Chile in, I want to say 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. And some of the pioneers in that sound are people like Tomás El Real, DJ Liz, Paul Marmota. And I think the sound is characterized, I mean, I feel like it's very femme driven, but also experimental in that it's futuristic sounding, and its lyrics and its content is very like empowering for sexual, like it promotes sexual freedom and female empowerment, and also very inclusive for LGBTQIA people, all those things. So it's this really awesome movement that continues to inspire us. Espiral, I think we put that there because what we are also, we have a Thursday night at Smart Bar. So that's something new for us. We're really excited about, and that's the name of that party. It's called Espiral. So it's part of the Agua de Rosas brand, but it is going to be slightly different than what we usually do at our Agua de Rosas parties. But I think it's also like a symbol as well, because something awesome about Agua de Rosas is how we do sort of spiral in that way where we deep dive or we explore, we fixate on all our different, all the different things that we're into. We really love to peel them back and explore and dive in. So I think that's what we call the party Espiral, and I think it describes as well Latin Club. Do you want to help me with Latin Club?
Sure. Latin Club is a genre of music that we like to play, and it's categorized by a lot of times by certain 4-on-the-floor beats, like a classic kind of like house music kick, but a lot of times maybe some of the drums that are used in the songs are maybe Brazilian or have that South American flavor to them, or have that dembow rhythm, which is also which comes from reggaeton. So it draws back to that origin of reggaeton and dembow, which we also play and love.
We noticed you guys like to invite like a lot of international talents to, like, play in Chicago. How do you find them? And like, how do you guys invite them to you?
We're obsessed. That's how we find them. We're very obsessed.
Are you like, you come with us?
We have like a wish list that we build. And like when new music's like, we keep our eyes on like new music being released, who's producing it, who are the DJs in other cities that are doing similar things to us or as us. So like, we have a wish list that we work off of, and half the time I'm like, I can't believe we booked this person.
Oh
but
my God. Like our party coming up on May 25th. That's huge for us. Mercabe has been on our wish list forever. And Entrañas, who we're hosting as well, is part of like the new generation from Ecuador. So, yeah, we have our wish list. And Julio, I think, does a lot of this
He's
stuff.
our main.
Julio's like the main person on our crew that's got eyes and ears everywhere. Like Gabby was saying, he's like ahead of the game. He always knows like what's coming, what's cool, So we kind of like look to Julio a lot for that.
Awesome. I just think it's like absolutely awesome and amazing how you guys just like reach out to find your own community for like, especially for the DJ community, and especially like that. So this next question is for Karen. Congrats on the opportunity to teach a DJ workshop at Northwestern University. Can we ask what that experience was like?
Thank you so much. That was a really it was a really full circle moment for me. I went to Northwestern. I'm a first generation, so I remember being in college, going all the way up to Evanston, taking the orange line to the bus, to the orange line, to the red line, to the purple line, and commuting all the way over there and being in a new environment around people who, maybe to feel like they don't know you or understand you, and then you don't know who you are either. It's a lot of complicated stuff, right, when you're in college. So to go back and be part of this class and speak to the youth about music and art and writing and all these things that are just so part of who I am. And I got to tell them about Agua de Rosas as well. So it was a really full circle moment for me, and it really touched like my heart, like because it felt like, yeah, like I went back. It felt like I went back to pick up younger me and be like, it's okay, girl, like we got this, you know, we're back now, and look at everything that's happened and that's gonna happen. So it was a really beautiful and humbling experience. Yeah,
They're very lucky. We saw like little clips and it was very interesting.
yeah, it was really nice. Definitely, I'll never forget it.
So have y'all ever dabbled or felt interested in playing vinyl or DJing with vinyl in the future?
Do you play vinyl?
I know how. Yeah,
you know how to, right?
that's how I actually started. So I got to start DJing when I was maybe like 13 or 14 years old, and I would I bought my first turntables. Like I think it was the summer going into high school, and then I was super excited. I saved up for them. I took a DJ workshop class at a community center nearby, which is actually kind of like very similar to this. This was in Milwaukee, and I was really into hip hop at the time, and old school hip hop. So I would go to the record store and dig for vinyl, look at hip hop, but also along the way I would find different things that would influence me, like house music, and just from there the love for music and DJing started for me. And currently I have a collection of vinyl, but I don't actively go out and play vinyl live.
Would you be down, Gabby?
I don't know. Like, I feel like all the music I play would never be available on vinyl, so it's kind of like it's like a whole new thing that I definitely have to like invest a lot of time in learning.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's a lot of the music that we like to play is like fresh. It's coming out like weekly, and lots of times on SoundCloud, or a lot of the smaller DJs don't work with a label that are gonna press their music, their tracks. So a lot of times that stuff is just released on SoundCloud as a free download or on Bandcamp for $1 or $2. And there are certain artists that we do like release their vinyl, so it's kind of cool to every once in a while purchase those vinyls. But
they're special.
To integrate it into DJ sets, no, we haven't done that.
Yeah, I would like to learn. I have a collection as well, but I collect more of like what my parents used to listen to. So I have a lot of like records in Spanish of what my mom and my dad used to love. I actually do have like also some hip hop records, but it's just to play at home. I do have I have Rakata on vinyl, which I think is a very big deal. But I'd like to learn one day. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So do you guys think it would be cool if we move on to some like more funner questions?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So who have y'all had on repeat on your playlist recently?
Even guilty pleasures are allowed.
Oh, there's no such thing as a guilty pleasure.
What's on Caranoid Approved?
Oh, what's on Caranoid Approved? I have a playlist on Spotify called Caranoid Approved. When you were saying about like the weekly releases, I want to say it can be overwhelming, like listening to music constantly and seeing what's out and seeing what you'll play and what you enjoy, and I think it's nice to like take a break sometimes too and say, okay, like I don't have to DJ this. This is just for me to enjoy. Music is beautiful, and it doesn't always have to be for our DJ sets, but lately I think I've been going back to like our roots. Like I've been listening to a lot of Young Beef, like Poor Gang era, and also like new school. I've been listening to Dooney Graff. I'm obsessed with Sereno Moreno on all socials. Dooney Graff is so good. He's Mexican reggaetonero. I'm obsessed because he just like is so good at like mixing neo perreo with the like hip hop, like old school energy. It's such a cool hybrid. So I've been obsessed with Young B forever and Dooney Graff.
Yeah, so I guess reggaeton wise, a lot. I've been actually going back into like old like neo perreo, like a lot of like Miss Nina, Also, some of the newer girls, like Isabella Love Story, I really love. So she's like on my frequent rotation. This is separate because I'm like right now I'm trying to deep dive and build my set for our next party. I just saw Challengers Wednesday, and I'm obsessed with some of those club tracks. So I've been listening to that a lot and being like, okay, how can I work this into my set that's coming up?
I want to watch that. Did you like it?
It was really good. It was really good.
Personally, I don't have anything on repeat recently. I'm very boring. No, but like I haven't had that many DJ sets recently, so I haven't really like dove deep into like what's going on out there. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and also I haven't been listening and looking for a lot of music because I've been working on my own music. So I want to like. Also, it's nice to take a break and not listen to anything, so you're not really influenced by that, and just kind of have that freedom to create your own.
Y'all gotta give me a list of your favorite songs. So, do you have like a dream stage? Like, it could be like it could be the moon, it could be the sea, it could be anything.
Dream stage. Well, I'll start. I would love for Agua de Rosas festival or like Agua de Rosas stage at a big festival. I think that's really exciting. I like summer festivals, stages. I really like that experience, you know, being out with your friends in this beautiful weather. So that would be cool. Agua de Rosas stage at Coachella.
Oh, I'm imagining the visuals. They're gonna be so pretty.
Pitchfork.
Any large festival would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Any festival in Europe or South America.
Ooh, Europe.
Outside.
On a boat.
Lollapalooza, Chile, or something.
Oh my God, Lollapalooza, Chile. That'd be crazy. Oh my God, let's go to Barcelona. Razzmatazz is DJ Razzmatazz in Spain. That'd be cool.
So, do you guys think aliens from another planet have ever come to see your performances, just hovering in the sky?
I mean, the government confirmed aliens exist. Like,
You know
nobody
they're
cared,
out
but
there.
like they confirmed it. So
Right.
like, do y'all think?
I don't know about aliens. I know that ghosts have seen our performances.
Oh, that's true.
Can we get an experience?
Ooh, context.
We were I was DJing at one of our events in Milwaukee at Cactus Club, and I think I was a closing act, and there were a few people on the dance floor. It was about closing time, and later that night I get an Instagram message from this guy I didn't know, but I think he told me that he saw a ghost next to me while I was
scary.
DJing, and that just really threw me off. I was just like, oh really? Like that's just
I
it was
mean,
odd. But, yeah.
Qué spooky. A los fantasmas pues, también les gusta el perreo, I guess, right? Aliens, I mean, hell yeah. I say yeah. Absolutely. There's aliens in our crowd, like our audience, our supporters, like they all different walks of life. I believe it. I bet they're like, oh, like we gotta go and check it out.
They be into it.
Yeah, they're into it.
So the next question is a multiple choice question. Well, more like has it happened to you? Sort of. I don't really understand it. Okay. When someone approaches you during a DJ set, it's for A, to ask where is the restroom, B, requesting a song, or C, track ID.
I'd say most of the time it's B, requesting a song. Or they'd be like, I thought this was a reggaeton party. What are you playing? It's like a Sailor Moon reggaeton remix. I know
Right.
that happened once where I was playing a Sailor Moon remix, and someone's like, I thought this was reggaeton.
The girls that get it.
I think for me it's been C recently, just because a lot of friends around me, other DJ friends are like, oh, what is this? I want to know, and it's always fun to share.
Are there any future projects, showcases, etc.? Like, spill the tea.
Espiral is coming to Smart Bar very soon. Our first one is
June 27th.
June 27th. So Pride weekend at Smart Bar.
And then in Milwaukee, we'll be at Cactus Club on June 15th. So that's really exciting. Also, I want to mention Cactus Club is an 18 plus venue. I know that that is a thing, right? People being able to experience music, but having to wait till they're like 21. So if you're interested in experiencing one of our parties and you're 18, we have one on June 15th in Milwaukee. And then we're still kind of getting our summer and fall stuff together. So we have some things floating around, but nothing concrete yet.
And also, so we're a party, we're a DJ crew, and we're also sort of transitioning or like adding, not transitioning, but adding on to what Agua de Rosas is as a net label. And Julio has some music coming out soon. And Julio and I made a song together as well. That's coming out soon. So, yeah. Do you want to talk about your music?
Sure. I've been dabbling into music production for a few years, and I think it was until a few years ago where I got a lot more comfortable recently. So Karen and I have been making music together, like some dance music, some reggaeton, some instrumentals for her, a wide variety of sounds. And it's been really fun.
So that's coming too, yeah. Super exciting.
Yeah, we're super excited to hear it, and it sounds like it's going to sound amazing. So going back to Cactus Club, can we ask the significance of it to you guys, the Agua de Rosas?
Yeah, so that's our home base. That's where we threw our first ever party. And it's especially important to note that, like, part of the reason why I have Agua de Rosas is because there isn't really, like, a Latin music scene in Milwaukee, or at least they weren't playing the music that we wanted to hear. So we kind of carved out our own space, and Cactus Club is, the owner's incredible. She has really great programming. She works closely with artists, and like especially like queer artists, women. She just like, she lets you like carve out space in her venue. So we knew that it was kind of like a perfect fit to do our parties there, and it just feels like home when we're there. It's an amazing venue.
Shout out Kelsey.
Yeah, shout out Kelsey. We love her.
It sounds absolutely awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to experience your second time playing at a Cactus Club.
Oh, this is like,
I don't think
we play there a couple times.
We lost
a year.
count.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah.
That sounds super, as long as it's super exciting for you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Always.
I miss
Yeah.
it too, because I'm not from Milwaukee, but ever since I first stepped into Cactus Club, it feels like a second home for sure, and I miss it, so I'm excited to go back in June.
That's awesome. So for everyone trying to keep up with Agua de Rosas, where can we find your music, your DJ sets, and future events?
So everything is pretty much on the Instagram. So if y'all want to follow us, that's at Agua Rosas and then 3 underscores together. And we also, everything is linked there. We have a link tree, which is linktree/Agua Rosas. Our SoundCloud is also at Agua Rosas. But if you find us on Instagram, then it'll take you anywhere you want to go. So hopefully we'll see y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much, Julio, Gabby, and Karen, for this awesome chat with you and letting us know everything about your music and your mission in Chicago. No problem.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
That's so nice. And we'd like to thank all the audience here. And remember, we are broadcasting live from the Spring Final exhibition at Yollocalli. You are listening and watching La Mesita at Lumpin Radio 105.5 FM Lumpin Radio Studio.
My name is Amari.
I'm Carla.
And we'll see you up next for the next season. But don't go anywhere, because coming up next is a special DJ performance set by Agua de Rosas.
Yay!
Thank you.
Dame duro por la estaca, 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 dame por la estaca, de noche o de día, cuantas veces yo te diga.
Jorge. tómate un sipi. Prende el creepy, tómate un sipi. Prende el creepy. Prende el creepy.
Este es un perreo de esos que te vuelve loca. Este es un perreo de esos que te vuelve loca. Este es un perreo, 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 este es un perreo de esos que te vuelve loca.
Jorge, esto va suave.
Cuando chicas siempre quise ser como ahora. Cuando chicas siempre quise ser como ahora. Cuando chicas siempre quise ser como ahora. Tener la mea bota, pagarme todo sola. A veces solo voy a la after a dibujar corazones y estrellas. Me quiero tatuar una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Cuando chica siempre quise ser como ahora. Tener la mea bota, pagarme todo sola. A veces solo voy a la after a dibujar corazones y estrellas. Me quiero tatuar una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Me invitan a bailar pero digo que no. Estoy en mi bola, así soy yo. Perra y estoy hecha pa'l dinero. No sé si lo que quiero pero no me quejo. Me invitan a bailar pero digo que no. Estoy en mi bola, así soy yo. Perra y estoy hecha pa'l dinero. No sé si lo que quiero pero no me quejo. A veces quiero todo, a veces quiero nada. Me atrapo sola en una telaraña. A veces quiero todo, a veces quiero nada. Me atrapo sola en una telaraña. Me gusta mirarme al espejo, mirarme mi cuerpo, sentirme sirena. Me gusta la gente sincera, la gente caliente, la gente que nunca espera. Cuando chica siempre quise ser como ahora. Cuando chica siempre quise ser como ahora. Cuando chica siempre quise ser como ahora. Tener la mea bota, pagarme todo sola. A veces solo voy a la after a dibujar corazones y estrellas. Me quiero tatuar una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Una dita moradita arribita de mi colita sentadita. Oli, oli, rare. Oli, oli, rare. Oli, 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 rare.
Yo soy el gato que le quita los panties. Quiere que le pongan candy. Tú mi vaquerita Jessie, yo tu dueño el Andy. Ella quiere que la parte que le muerde el cranky. Y yo que no me aguanto, su mirada me seduce. Quiere que la amarre, que yo le apague las luces. Yo soy su juguete, le digo que me use. Yo saqué mi plástico, ya me lo puse. Le gusta que la pongan en todas las poses. Entré pa' su casa, esperé hasta las 12. Afuera nadie sabe que ella me conoce. Su pai me dijo que mejor evite el roce. Es difícil pa' que me aguante y yo que no me niego. Siempre le sigo su juego, tiene todo lo que quiero. Tienes algo interesante, por eso me atrevo. Vamos a hacerlo de nuevo. Ese culo no está difícil, pa' mí esto es fácil. Tú ponte beauty, ready for nasty, natural fantastic. Si tú lo que quieres bellaquear, conmigo tú vas a sudar. La noche llega tu vela fantastic.
Tú ponte beauty, ready for nasty, natural fantastic.
Si tú lo que quieres bellaquear, conmigo tú vas a sudar. La noche llega tu vela.
La baby es bien tosca, bellaca, se cansó de lo fino. Quiero un chulo de barrio, ya le gusta lo cochino. Si ya sabe lo que vino, con ellas que yo combino. Me gusta tomar su vino, ya sola aprendió el camino. Es loca, es que estás bien chula, princesota. Parece que estás bien pegadas unas dos pelotas. Yo sé que notas, me tiré mi taco de ojo. Ordena lo que quieras, si quieres te doy con todo. Aguántame tantito y mira cómo te lo llevo. Lo pediste caliente y te lo voy a dar bien tieso. Por eso, es que tu cuerpo me puso travieso. Te daré lo que quieras, si quieres te doy sin hueso. Difícil, para mí esto es fácil. Tú ponte beauty, ready for nasty, natural fantastic. Si tú lo que quieres bellaquear, conmigo tú vas a sudar. La noche llega tu vela.
JF,
El Goody,
dímelo Viña.
Full Brand Music.
Dímelo, dice. Ese culo no está difícil. A mí esto es fácil. Tú ponte beauty. Ready.
por Asturias. A él le gusta que me llegue hasta las nalgas. Ve lo que rebote por encima de la falda. Ese macho es grande en par de pose a mí me carga. Me pongo sumisa para sacarle el lado alfa. Fuetazo, putazo, yo quiero un cantazo. Me gustan los novillos para tirarle el lazo. Cuando los caso, colmillos de plazo. Bebo de su sangre y devuelvo los vasos. Boqui sucia. Boqui sucia.
Fuetazo viene, a ella nada la detiene. Fuetazo va, fuetazo viene, a ella nada le da. Fuetazo, putazo, yo quiero un cantazo. Cuando lo caso, conmigo de plazo. Con mi tacón, rapidito lo aplasto. Boquita sucia, te doy un fuetazo. Muñequita luciendo todo lo gasto. No te metas conmigo si tú no me lo estás metiendo. Puta vampírica, somos la jefa. Me siento mala con villana, me estoy riendo. Nada no te tiene pa' que lo sepa. Fuetazo va, fuetazo viene. A ella nada la detiene. Fuetazo va, fuetazo viene. A ella nada le da. Fuetazo va, fuetazo viene. A ella nada la detiene. Fuetazo va, fuetazo viene. A ella nada la detiene.
Boqui sucia, boqui sucia. Boqui sucia, sucia, sucia. Boqui sucia, boqui sucia. Boqui sucia, 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 sucia. Boqui sucia, boqui sucia. Boqui sucia.
Muy de buena onda me invita a tu casa y ahora tú me dices que yo me agacha. Dime qué te pasa, él sube y baja. Es que papi está de guasa. No me cuente cuento que no me la gasta. Soy una princesa y no una guarra. Chupa, 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 chupa. Me quiere de rodillas siempre rezando. Eso no me preocupa, chico, voy rumbeando, vacilando, voy bailando con las chicas, estoy jugando. No me digas que yo pare, tú estás flipando. Que le digo a tu mujer que me estás llamando. Niño, vamos para la fiesta que ya estás tardando. Chupa, 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 chupa,
Quiere que me pegue, le dé su azulito. Tú mi nena bellaca, yo soy tu bellaquito. Perreándome hasta abajo, meneando ese culito.
Tenga novio, yo soy su favorito.
Quiero que se pegue y me dé un azulito. Tú tu nena bellaca, tú eres mi bellaquito. Perreándola hasta abajo, moviendo este culito. Aunque tengo novio, él es mi favorito.
Soy el favorito, ella mi favorita. Pero nada serio, prefiere estar solita. No cree en el amor, por eso lo evita. Pa' matar las ganas, soy el que solicita. Baja y perrea, en la disco bailotea. Ella se menea, pa' que yo la vea. Conmigo bellaquea, solita se pega. Duro sandunguea, todos los fines janguea. Duro sandunguea, todos los fines janguea. Duro sandunguea, todos los fines janguea. Duro sandunguea, todos los fines janguea.
Duro sandunguea, todos los fines janguea.
Quiero que se pegue y me dé un azulito. Tú tu nena bellaca, tú eres mi bellaquito. Perreándola hasta abajo, moviendo este culito. Aunque tengo novio, él es mi favorito.
Quiere que me pegue, le dé su azulito. Tú mi nena bellaca, yo soy tu bellaquito. Perreándome hasta abajo, meneando ese culito.
Aunque tenga novio, yo soy su favorito.
Quiero que se pegue y me deje y me quiero que se pegue y me deje y me quiero que se pegue y me deje y me quiero que se hasta abajo, abajo, hasta abajo, abajo, hasta abajo, hasta abajo, abajo, abajo. Le gusta que me pegue, que lo haga suavecito. Siempre se me pega, se pone loquito. Me gusta como lo haces, contigo lo practico. Solo tú sabes lo que necesito. Soy cara de le gusta, yo te mando un besito. De día y de noche, tú eres mi foxito. Y contigo me ejercito, mi polvo favorito. Eso no es delito, yo te lo permito.
Quiere que me pegue, le dé su asunto. Tú mi nena bellaca, yo soy tu bellaquita. Perreándome hasta abajo, meneando ese culito. Yo soy su favorito.
Quiero que se pegue y me dé una solita. Tú tu nena bellaca, tú eres mi bellaquito. Perreándolo hasta abajo, moviendo ese culito. Aunque tengo novio, él es mi favorito.
Y aquí le voy a dejar uno de los temas que posiblemente usted escuche con otro sonido que ya la consiguió. Y lo voy a hacer con todo el respeto para dedicárselo a usted que le gusta escuchar la música rara. ¡Váyale bonito, Raúl López!
De vuelta al barrio.
face, no case. Yo vengo de